Good luck to both of you. Shake hands.
Casamayor has started too slowly.
I used to move a lot more.
Hit diamond. Raim Kulov from Kyrgyzstan.
Over his right eye. He's barely grazed it because it certainly didn't make any impact on him.
Knowing that there's something in his right eyebrow, and he's staggered by left hand from Casamayor. He may want to revise that opinion after seeing how the one left hand wobbled Raim Kulov. As an amateur, Raim Kulov says he was entirely a boxer. And there's a knockdown as he walked right into another left.
Now you see the knockdown here. It was a right hand, partly off balance too, the way the two bodies was twisted every time they got into exchanges.
Neither fighter was throwing at a rapid pace in the first round. CompuBox numbers found Casamayor to score a knockdown with that.
When the Soviet Union included the republics.
Open for a big right uppercut from Raim Kulov. And now Raim Kulov goes to the body, partially blocked by Casamayor's elbows.
And sharp with his punches as he used to be in the past.
Roberto Duran, now Jose Bonilla. Fight after fight, does he lose his technical continuity?
I think so. Well, Kid Diamond is starting to get to him a little bit more.
There's the right hand that Diamond has earned a big rep with. And there's the explosive body punching. And Raim Kulov gets excited, thinking that he had Casamayor hurt.
He may have had him stunned momentarily.
Casamayor is punching more like an old fighter nowadays.
The second round belonged to Raim Kulov.
But because of the knockdown, he's probably got a 2-point advantage, meaning Casamayor 1-point advantage by now.
Daniel Sater recently, Casamayor throwing precious few punches in the first few rounds, and he takes a solid right hand. That shot gets the crowd's attention, and Raim Kulov follows up with another.
I think Casamayor's got a lot of respect for the power.
Professional career, Raim Kulov had a string of decisions, but it was 5 fights ago when he came to Vegas, heavy bag, and said, "Why are you a boxer?" to knock people out. Since then, body shot now for Yoel Casamayor. Or find a way to corner him against the ropes.
Raim Kulov is mainly dependent on that one big powerful right hand. And
he caught Casamayor on the button with it there. Look for power punching opportunities.
28 in rounds, 2-1 for Kid Diamond. Old Casamayor, an extra point for that first round, just like Emmanuel Stewart said. 28, all even.
Almas Beck, Raim Kulov's parents.
Well, he had about 300 amateur fights, so I imagine they've seen him somewhere along the way.
They've seen him fight. Now, Top Rank insists, not before now.
Mainly it's a case of Raim Kulov trying to land power right hand.
Using it as a rangefinder to try to set up big right hands, but throwing stiff jabs.
Could be just those right jabs that Casamayor is landing.
Get to the body with increasing frequency. Hard right hand inside by Raim Kulov. The knockdown that took place on questionable contact. Just going to have to let his hands go. Body shot by Casamayor.
Kid Diamond hanging in there, at least on an even level.
As well as about low blows. I'm a professional fighter, and I'll do anything to win the fight. That's the way I'm supposed to be.
There's nothing effective. Anybody can come through and land something at the end. They can win the round with just one blow.
But now Casamayor backs him off with the jab.
Want to see very much.
It isn't the school of hard knocks, is it?
No.
It's the school of soft knocks. Casamayor's guard with the right hand. Left hook lands, and Casamayor comes back with 2.
From the younger, more aggressive fighter.
That's just typical of his style of fighting.
When he fought Diego Corrales, moving boxing game.
In this round, he's been able to pot shot Raim Kulov and feeling as though he needs to open up more. That gives Casamayor a chance to pinpoint his left hand.
Casamayor can figure him out now. He's mainly throwing power punches with his right hand. And most of his left-hand punches.
Kulov did just land the left hook, and now Casamayor seems to be putting his own imprint back onto the fight. Hard right hand for Ryan Kulov.
But in this case,
because he had, he landed a couple of nice left hands early in the round. But 57, 56, 4 rounds to 2.
Okay, break. Ryan Kulov is the aggressor all the way through.
Points landed. Casamayor may be landing just as many. The general movement is that pushing him and intimidating him.
Trying to get by on his experience and his skills. Hungrier. He hasn't fought this way in a while.
I would say his whole fight.
But he's not. He doesn't have the kind of quick crispness he used to have.
Aggression and his control over Casamayor with that flurry of hard punches. Kid Diamond looping the right hand over the top this time. Back away, back away, back away, and this has been an easy round to score in favor of Ryan Kulov. 5 years younger than Joel Casamayor, and using that advantage of youth to the middle of Ryan Kulov's chest there. Ryan Kulov keeps on coming and cracks with the right hand. Cracks again with the right hand. Misses and lands a big left. With impunity. Willing to take Casamayor's left hand with a chance to throw his right.
Yes, compared with a guy with a 45, but there's too much power with Kid Diamond.
To say you didn't hurt me, usually that means I'm worried about your power. Low blow by Casamayor, first one of the fight. And those low blows tell you that Ryan Kulov is winning the fight.
That's right. It looks like Casamayor's doing anything he can to maybe.
It's a little surprising to me the way Casamayor against Corrales, and yet he seems listless.
He's still fighting like an old man to me tonight.
And I think he underestimated the opponent.
Well,
I think he did not respect the fact that he's in with a guy who can crack. They trade shots again in the center of the ring, and Ryan Kulov slips.
Maybe Casamayor has decided to make a stand.
Unless he can knock Ryan Kulov out, he's going to get busted up here. Casamayor landing flush 3 straight times. Ryan Kulov now believes he can take that punch. Well, Casamayor's trainer, Jose Bonilla. So with 4 rounds to go, Joel Casamayor has been asked for a rally. Let's see if he's got it.
But he just doesn't have enough power in those punches.
He threw his high output of the fight in the last round because the more Casamayor throws, the more opportunities Kid Diamond has. Kid Diamond right on the button with a left and a right, another right.
Well, I think it's clear that Kid Diamond is.
He's trying to.
And that last right hand moved Casamayor.
And Casamayor responded by putting his head right onto Ryan Kulov's chin.
Punch of the fight, I thought, and did not flinch. Came right back behind that.
Impression that Casamayor wants to butt him. Get distracted by all that. And Casamayor steps in and beats him to the punch. Beats him to the punch again. Again, they trade in the center of the ring. And again, Ryan Kulov is willing to take what Casamayor can throw in return for the chance to throw back.
Mostly right jabs, a few left hands which don't seem to be doing much damage. So
pressure now on Ryan Kulov. He spent most of his recent career trying to come from behind in big fights down the stretch.
Good attempt right here.
Ryan Kulov takes a shot with the right hand. Lands a right and a left, and another left.
It's probably something he's not prepared to do. Very interested to see what happens these last 2 rounds.
But Ryan Kulov is still landing some solid shots. Straight right hand. Couple left hooks. Lands another right hand there as Casamayor buries his own hand.
I'm very impressed with Casamayor. This was to me a round for him whether he wins it on the scorecard or not.
rounded 13 out of 53. Kid Diamond, on the other hand, needs at least a knockdown to forge a draw, in addition to winning the last 2 rounds.
Casamayor has got him backing up now, and it's something he's not prepared to do. It could be, Larry, but nothing surprised me in this fight still. It's pressure on this kid right now.
Body shots by Kid Diamond.
And he's boxing this round.
Yep. But it's always good to have something to fall back on if you haven't knocked the guy out.
Hey, the guy's got to move out of there, okay? Got to move out of there.
Pete Santiago asking the photographers to move.
The photographers haven't moved an inch.
There's another good jab. And a straight right hand,
Yes.
which Casamayor takes without flinching. It's becoming a pretty good fight. So let's have a few more rounds.
The zero beater.
This would make 8.
This would make 8.
Ryan Kulov's corner thinks he's winning the fight, although Don House said Casamayor's corner saying, we need this round desperately. We've got to have it.
Oh, sometimes it's a question of what kind of fight the judges like. Will they give Kid Diamond all the credit that we think he's earned?
Former fighters, and fighters, I think, are more likely to appreciate the guy who fought.
Even though I thought Kid Diamond may have won the last round because he outboxed him, surprisingly.
Well, so the question becomes, as Larry said,
It's going to be too little too late, but
35-pound weight class, like the 140-pound weight class, fairly heavily populated. Fantastic fight for the premier position in the division. Juan Diaz has a title. He'll move forward potentially toward a meeting with Diaz. But managed to stay up.
yeah, and if he had went down, that would have made it interesting on the scorecard because he would have had 2 rounds that he'd been knocked down, which should have been 2-point
Hard left
rounds.
hand lands for Casamayor. Hard left hand for Ryan Kulov. What a beard Casamayor has shown. 2 big body shots for Kid Diamond. Casamayor with a straight right hand. Hard left. Blood coming out of Ryan Kulov's nose. Tremendous action in the last minute of the fight. They trade punches again, and Ryan Kulov knocks him back with a left hook. Now Casamayor knocks Kid Diamond back with a straight left. 12th round has half the crowd on his feet. Casamayor staggered with a right hand.
And hanging on, but still he comes forward.
They both finished the fight.
And Luis Rivera scores the contest. 114, 114, a 3-way split. This bout is a draw.